Welcome to Home Biz Tax Talk. My name is Lysandra Everett. I am the Home Biz Tax Lady and principal owner of Everett Tax Solutions, where we help you win the tax game. Home Biz Tax Talk airs Monday through Friday. And when you tune into my show, you're going to hear about topics that are important to the small business community. Everybody's still talking about these stimulus payments, so I'm going to give you what you need to know right now. So we know stimulus payments round two started last week. Okay, they are being sent by direct deposit. And I do believe there are also some checks being mailed. So let's go back and give you what you need to know. So stimulus payments are an advance on a tax credit on your 2020 tax return. The first round of stimulus was based on either your 2018 or your 2019 taxes. When that first round was issued, if you had not filed your 2019 taxes, then they used your 2018 taxes, okay? And then for this second round of stimulus, it was based on your 2019 tax filing. So if you did not file your 2019 taxes, then you may not have gotten anything at this point, okay? Now, I will also tell you that the IRS website to track the status of your stimulus payment, also the economic impact payment, that site is up and working right now. I checked it right before I jumped on here. So you'll need your social security number and also your mailing address to get the status of your stimulus payment, okay? If you have not received it. Now, when you file your 2020 taxes, if you have received your stimulus payment, you have to claim that on your taxes. And what does that mean? On the 1040, it asks you if you received the first stimulus payment, and you need the amount, and also the second stimulus payment, of which you need the amount. So if you need to go back and check your bank statements, or you also received a letter. So most people toss the letter. I've seen it all, right? Most people toss the letter that said, hey, this is your, stimulus payment. They never told anybody that they were supposed to keep these letters. So as I'm talking to people like, nah, yeah, I got that letter, toss that sucker in the mail, in the trash, right? So you need to go back and look at your bank statements to see exactly how much that was, and also keep track of the second stimulus payment if you received that, okay? So it's going to ask you that on your 2020 tax return. So you need to go ahead and claim that. If you do not get your economic impact payment, if you don't get your stimulus payment, you claim that on your 2020 tax return, because again, like I just said, it asks you the amount that you received. So if you don't receive it, then you put 0 in that spot, whichever one you did not get, and then your eligibility will be determined. That's what it is. The stimulus payments have to be out by January 15th. That is the deadline. That is when they are going to stop issuing stimulus payments. Okay. Anything after January 15th, if you don't get it, if you check your status, it's not coming, then it needs to be claimed on your 2020 taxes. It'll be in the form of a tax credit. A tax credit is a dollar for dollar reduction of your tax bill. So that stimulus payment, it may increase a refund or reduce a tax liability. Okay, so you might not get it in cash, but it's going to impact your taxes that way. So that's it with the stimulus payment. So they're on the way out. They've got until January 15th to issue them. Go to the irs.gov website. It's irs.gov/EIP, Economic Impact Payment, those 3 letters. And you will need your social security number as well as your mailing address. If it says that there's not enough information or your eligibility has not been determined, you need to check back. Or like I said, if it's not issued by January 15th, then you are probably going to have to claim that on your 2020 taxes. If you have not filed your 2019 taxes, you need to go ahead and get it done, right? Because that's what the economic impact payment is based on. And yeah, now if you have not filed your 2019 tax return at this very moment, trying to file the 2019 tax return right now is not going to happen. All right. Because the IRS is shut down for receiving individual returns until they open up for the next filing season. So don't sit here and think you're going to rush, get your 2019 taxes filed, and then get the stimulus payment, because that's not going to happen. The IRS is shut down, and you definitely do not want to mail a tax return to the IRS right now. It could be 2022 before they get to that puppy, as backed up as they are, right? So, but you still need to get her done. All right. So when the IRS opens back up, usually about the last week of January, then go ahead and get your 2019, your 2020 taxes filed so that, you can get those tax credits. Okay. And that's really it on the stimulus payments, the economic impact payments. They are going out. I have already heard back from people that the direct deposits have been showing up. There are some people that also got their payments on a card. And oh yes, that is something else, that if you got a card the last time, you will get a card this time. The problem with the cards is they come in this envelope that looks like junk mail. Okay, so this is one of those times where you need to open all the junk mail and make sure your stimulus payment is not in there in the form of a card. They didn't tell us that the last time, so now we're telling you, check your junk mail because your economic impact payment might be in there. Oh, people ask me also about closed bank accounts, if you moved, all of that stuff. All right. So if your stimulus payment goes to a bank account that is closed, that money is going to be returned to the IRS. Then you will need to claim that on your taxes, that you did not receive your economic impact payment, and you will get the tax credit that way. There isn't going to be any reissuing stimulus payments with this go around. You either get the payment that's issued by January 15th, or you claim it on your 2020 tax return. They're not going to go through that whole reissuing thing like they had to do with the first go around. Okay. So I do believe that is really it this time. Okay. So if you have any questions about your economic impact payments, go to the IRS website to check the status. Your tax professional doesn't know, just don't know. The IRS is the only one that knows. So go there, check that out if you have any questions about the status. And then, like I said, if you don't get it by January 15th and you're checking the status, it's not there, then you need to claim that on your taxes, and it's going to ask you the first amount and the second amount. So if either of those is zero, you just put those in there. Now, make sure that you claim the right amount. Do not say that you did not get an economic impact payment when you did, and then on your tax return say you did not, because these will be audited, and whatever is off, if you got the stimulus payment the first time and you didn't claim it on your taxes, those returns will get audited and you will have to pay any additional money back. Okay. So make sure you claim it properly is all I'm saying. Okay, so that is it for today's episode of Home Biz Tax Talk. Again, we air Monday through Friday, and you can come right here to get your questions answered about your home business taxes. All right, have a great day, and I will see you all next time. Bye.